World War II forever changed the landscape of warfare, and one of the most revolutionary aspects was the use of aircraft in combat. The skies became a strategic battleground, leading to unprecedented devastation and playing a pivotal role in the Allies' victory. When the Allies initiated their bombing campaign over Germany, they introduced a new and grim dimension to the war. It marked the beginning of total war, a savage era where technology dictated the struggle for supremacy. Advanced weapons and novel tactics were key as the Allies aimed at the very heart of the Reich. In response, Germany had no choice but to defend its vulnerable cities with all its might. Before World War I, Germany had already experimented with aircraft, primarily using them as observers and artillery spotters. When the war began, they didn't have military planes, but utilized massive airships for bombing enemy territory. These airships, initially effective, became obsolete as faster armed planes emerged. By 1917, most airships were shot down by the Allies, signaling a shift in air combat dynamics. During World War I, the Germans pioneered their first bomber aircraft, which along with their fighter planes became critical to their military strategy. The infamous Red Baron Manfred von Richthofen became a symbol of German air prowess, achieving 80 kills before his death in 1918. After World War I, severe restrictions from the Treaty of Versailles forbade Germany from having an air force. However, German aircraft development continued clandestinely. By the time Adolf Hitler rose to power in 1933, rearming efforts began in earnest. The Luftwaffe, Germany's air force, officially formed in 1935, made its operational debut during the Spanish Civil War in 1936. This not only tested new aircraft, but also provided experience for their pilots and strategists. By the outbreak of World War II in 1939, the Luftwaffe boasted nearly 3,000 planes ready to implement the tactics honed in Spain. Their early successes, such as in the Blitzkrieg operations, demonstrated the effectiveness of coordinated air and ground assaults. However, as the war dragged on, the flaws in the German air strategy became apparent. Despite initial victories, they were eventually overwhelmed by the Allies. The Allies, particularly the British Royal Air Force and the US Army Air Forces, ramped up their air campaigns, targeting German cities and industrial centers. The devastating bombings of cities like Hamburg and Berlin, with tactics such as the firestorm, inflicted unprecedented civilian casualties and crippled German infrastructure. Though Germany made persistent efforts to counter the Allied aerial threat, they couldn't match the sheer volume and resources of the Allied forces. The Luftwaffe's decline was marked by shortages in aircraft and trained pilots, compounded by strategic and operational missteps. Air warfare in World War II showcased the transformative power of air superiority. It reshaped military strategies and underscored the importance of air power in modern warfare. The early dominance of the Luftwaffe and its subsequent downfall highlight the relentless and evolving nature of war, forever changing how wars are fought and won. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into history's most pivotal moments. See you next time.